inside Thursday night. How's it going? Alright, strip back, good crack, multi-trade podcast. Share the knowledge you know, help to make our sector grow. Everybody's learning from experts and the journeyman. Insights.
Right, we're back again, season 9, episode 8. I'm Stephen Buckley.
And I'm Keith Delahan.
And as always, this is Inside the Stripped Back podcast, sponsored by Snickers Workwear Ireland.
Coming to you from N2 Electrical, and as we always are, in association with Hager Ireland.
Yeah, we've another good episode lined up this week. A different one from the arts, a trade of music.
Yeah, 100%.
We've got a musician, a singer, and a drummer. We've got Ian Brennan from Ian Brennan and The Echoes, and we've got Ronan Sherlock from Ian Brennan and The Echoes and Gather the Lost. So, different one for us.
Yeah, and like we always say, when we have guests coming on from different industries that we haven't a clue about, and we're quite intrigued to know what state the industry is in, as in we're avid music listeners, and to have lads, relatively local lads to us, coming on to share the insights and the hardships, the joys, the reasons for doing what they do. It's always a good one for us, because look, we want to learn as well, and that's what we use this for ourselves. So
yeah, and look, it's I think with the likes of getting people out of our comfort zone on,
yeah,
taking it back to what we used to do on the podcast in regards to putting so much time and effort into scripting our interviews and prep and everything else that goes with it. The likes of having musicians on, the good thing about it is the prep can be through Spotify, you know?
yeah,
You can jump in the van, you can throw on a bit of the music, listen to the words of their songs, and then base your conversation out of that, like, and then just see where it goes, you know?
yeah. No, and look, the reason we have Ian on is obviously with a vision of, you know, future album coming out. It's out in the next couple of weeks. So it's Ian Brennan and The Echoes. So he's going to tell us a little bit more about that, how he got into the industry, you know, family life, you know, being introduced to music, and like Ronan the same, how he was, you know, integrated into drumming, and where it sparked their interest.
Yeah, and maybe even a bit of a trade background as well to slip in there. But
Just to spice it up.
yeah, so without further ado, let's welcome Ian and Ronan into the studio.
Let's jump into it.
Stripped Back podcast, sponsored by Snickers Workwear Ireland, and season 9 in association with N2 Electrical and Hager Ireland.
Everyone destroy it.
Cheers, lads. Thanks for having us.
I feel awkward now. We should have had a fucking.
Yeah, you look weird as well.
We're the weird ones with the fucking
Thanks a
zeros.
thousand, isn't it?
Who says that?
There's is not there. There's is not there. Yeah.
But look, want to welcome Ian from Ian Brennan and The Echoes. We've got Ronan from Ian Brennan and The Echoes,
Yeah.
and Gather the Lost.
Yeah.
But it's exciting for us. We are trade based, but we like to learn as well and hear about other people's stories and what's going on in Ireland and the world and other trades. And you know, music is a trade, but you've a bit of a trade behind yourself, Ronan, as well, that you let us know about.
Carpenter by trade, yeah. Was on my tools for years. My dad was a builder, so it's kind of working for him, and
No choice.
no choice. Well, I did me leaving, like. I did me yeah, I did me leaving.
Congratulations.
Get off the podcast.
The paper, I don't know what it says.
Yeah.
But the plan was like, I did me leaving, and a mate of mine wanted to go off surfing to Fuerteventura for the summer, you know, and that never happened. So I'll just drive a van for me dad for a few months and see what happens, and here I am. Literally, you know, I just did me trade and work for him. But I learned a lot, like, young, you know, so it's good. Like,
We actually didn't know that about you, and we were like, geez, we're getting a bit of a break from the trades, and then you notice the fucking
Oh, yeah.
Put out in the table. You weren't too impressed.
I'm still in construction. I'm like a construction manager now. I have a laptop. I swapped the hammer for a laptop, you know. Yeah, I'll probably get a load of abuse of all the tradies watching this, you know.
You know an electrician when you see them as well.
I know, yeah. Pole's not even straight. Look at this now.
Battery job. That wasn't measured. It was
I know that.
It's going to stick it down like and charge 150.
Or look like or charge 200.
Yeah. Depends on where I'm doing it.
But Ian, like yourself, it's I had a little nod there to David Gilness. So David Gilness got in touch. He put us onto you, and obviously, you know, we don't discriminate, as we say, like against trades and stuff. Music and stuff. But what's your background? What was it like growing up for yourself?
I grew up. I'm from Finglas. We grew up. I come from a musical family. So we grew up basically playing music from the time I'm the eldest grandchild, and my second youngest grandchild and the third youngest grandchild, we all got instruments the same year for Christmas.
All right.
And my granddad plays guitar, his brothers played, my uncles were in a band, so passing it on, like, you know.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I got a guitar, then a bass and the drums, and I was just getting into a room. But put three cousins in a room together, the ego goes fucking 90. And fucking oh, listen, 10 rehearsals and fucking 5 black eyes later, or, you know what I mean? It comes to an end, like, you know. Yeah.
The neighbours and
well, yeah, terrace housing, yeah. We used to rehearse in my back garden in the summer, believe it or not.
Yeah.
You know, the BUs we used to get. We three, my man lives 3 houses in from the end of the street or whatever.
Yeah.
People walking by, you just hear, what the fuck is that shit? Like, you know. You just
Still saying that there.
Still saying that, yeah. But yeah, so I've been playing music full time, gigging in bars and doing weddings and learning my trade, as you say. And I've had jobs in between, like did a sales job here and there and things like that. But it's just always
just a means to fund the music.
Yeah, it would have been. Yeah, it would have been. But I'm not joking. I'm useless at everything. Apart from playing music. No, I'm not joking with you. Like, I'll be honest. Don't ask me to put a shelf up. But changed the light bulb in the gaff the other day. We bought a house.
I know why you were here.
Went to change the light bulb, twisted it too hard, broke the plastic thing inside it. Went in a screw fix. What are you looking for? No little plastic bit in the light bulb. I don't even know the name.
The guy on there last week, your school of DIY, you get him on your course. It's teaching homeowners now how to do a bit of DIY at home.
That'd be great. Give me a sign me up.
You change the light bulb then when you ring the doorbell, the toaster pops up.
Yeah. No, it's now look, come here. I'll be as honest as you can get. Useless with DIY. You know.
But you're mentioning there, obviously, like growing up.
Well, he thinks he's in the band for playing the drums.
Just fix that there.
Yeah, come out here and fix that shit.
The mixers on the way home. But like the school of, you know, music is at home. It's outside of the normal run of the mill school and that everybody's getting. But you know, you get through primary school and, you know, you've got, you know, what you see as secondary school now. I think they're pushing more arts and stuff like that, like onto kids.
It wasn't like that when in my school when I was growing up. Now there was no music in my school. There was nothing.
Yeah, so the release of getting out of school then and being actually able to
I was leaving school and going rehearsing and going gigging around Temple Bar and going like not doing homework or not doing whatever, and
that was your homework,
drawn to the music.
I just didn't care. Because I'm a career guidance teacher in school. I won't say it. Fucking bitch. Anyway, she
we're school bashers here.
Right, she fucking bitch. Right, she'd sit there and she'd say, "You can't do music. It's not a real thing. You know, it's not realistic. You know, you can't do it. You know." And I'll never forget. I was about probably 6 years after I left school. I drove by the school, and there she was. But there she was pulling in that same fucking whatever. The same 06 car that she had. I left school in 2011, right? And she had the same 06 or 04 car, whatever it was at the time. When I drove by then, and I had a nice Audi at the time, and I drove by, and I was like, "Fucking!" I felt like, you know what I mean? I was like,
songs.
But no, it just always drawn to the music. I've been writing songs since I'm a child. Played in bands with many people, and then eventually I played in a band called Future Phantoms, and we did really well. Supported a couple of great people, did a couple of tours, a couple of festivals up and down the country in a van, play the opening of an envelope. We wouldn't give a fuck, like, you know.
Yeah.
And but look, all things come to an end. I guess to a point where I'm kind of going, oh look, is this for me now? Is this not for me? Is it whatever, you know? Then I stopped playing music. Then a friend of mine was doing a gig in town. This is about 9 months after the band finished, and I was the sole songwriter in the band.
Right, yeah.
Right, so I've never actually worked alongside of someone else writing songs.
Just kind of like me and Steve on the podcast. I do nothing. I just shout out. How's that getting at him? You fucking tell him.
I'm not writing any songs.
Fucking cryptic messages, you cunt.
But that's how it was. It was like a lad would be giving an input, and you'd be coming in with a song, and you'd be going, spend weeks working on it, and the fucking drummer would turn around and go, I think you should do this. And I'd say, what the fuck would you know about writing songs? You haven't written a song, you know what I mean? I had a lad in a band once, I was telling him before, this is a fact. I won't say his name, but he turned around and he said to us, it contributes nothing to nothing, right? Ever. Nothing, right? Right? Come around and he goes, lads, I have a fucking great idea. Here we go. You know this, don't you?
Dangerous.
So yeah, here we go. Yeah. What is it? We should open for Kings of Leon.
Perfect.
Oh yeah, that's a great idea. How do we do that?
Let's do it.
How do we do that?
Jeez,
Jeez, I've no idea, yeah. I just thought it'd be a good idea.
It's a good idea.
Right, lads, I think I'm going to go solo. I'm going to knock this on the head,
It's
like,
the
you know.
equivalent of putting into trade talks. The equivalent of a first-year apprentice going, we'll just buy 10 acres of land and build 5,000.
I've heard that.
Let's
yeah,
go.
Yeah, you'd have the first year saying that.
Watching
I just want to
too
buy
many-
some land.
Yeah.
Do you know how much land costs?
Listening to him with the story of the CEO and Jake Humphries and all, it's just like, you imagine it and put it into fucking practice. You know what I mean? It's all well and good, like, but it has to fucking
Keep it
Oh,
Yeah.
The work, like everyone,
Yeah, you have to do the
everyone
work.
wants to get what to that point, but they don't want to do the work
Yeah.
before it. You know?
And it is like, look, it's a bit of fucking luck as well, isn't it? Like, I mean,
Well,
very place, right time, and a lot of things. as well.
Exactly how luck works, right? So what happened was when I left that band, about 9 months later, a friend of mine was playing in town and a support act dropped out last second. So he asked me, would you come on and just play 5 songs? I hadn't played the guitar. I hadn't done anything in music, right? So I went on and, as I said, I was a solo songwriter. So I had a couple of songs there that I hadn't used yet. So brushed them up, played them a bit. And one of them we actually still play to this day live. But I got a better reception than...
Yeah.
And eventually I got a bit of fire in the belly again, and then I seen Aslan were doing a gig in the bottom of the hill where I'm from, Finglas, so I know Ciara dig them well. So I text Ciara going, yeah, I need a support act. Then she sent me the number of a guy named Vinny Lawler, who's now my manager, and he said, Jesus, set of balls on you, young fella. Yeah, go on, jump up there, we give you the support slot. So I went up and I did it. And then to this day, Vinny's managing me now and us, and he's... Yeah, that's just kind of how it got. But pure luck, like.
Yeah, but we were only just saying that there, like with a previous chat, like in another episode, that even just with young lads and apprentices and, you know, lads going out and just, you know, sticking their neck out and asking, you know what I mean? And, you know, you could rein it in and not ask and then miss that opportunity.
But if you're not doing it, if you're playing music, like if you're doing music and you're not fully invested and you're not gigging, you're not putting yourself out there, the opportunity's not going to just fall in your lap, like, you know what I mean?
Not these days either.
It doesn't happen.
Worse these days.
Like, the nepotism is ripe in this game. You know?
We had Ciara on, and we had Ciara on Moran.
Yeah.
And the two of them just spoke of the hardship in the industry, like
Look,
how hard it is to cut your teeth in it.
I know everyone says this about their industry, and I'm sure you lads probably say it as well, but I swear music is the hardest industry to crack because there's no money in it.
Yeah.
There's no money in it.
For the people who pay the music, there's no money in it. For the
There's
people
no money.
who fucking promote it and own it, yes, there is. But
it's
the actual
like-
people who create it are the last and get the worst.
Like, I was listening to what's the guy, the Yank, big guy, like really big guy, tattoos on his
Teddy
face.
Swims.
Is it Teddy Swims?
Yeah.
He,
Donald Trump.
What's going on?
yeah.
Big guy, looks like a duck.
No, yeah. I don't know if it was Jelly Bean.
Jelly
No,
Bean.
Jelly Roll.
Jelly Roll.
Jelly Bean. Jelly, yeah.
He's some big.
Yeah. Jelly Beans and fingers.
They're
Yeah.
making me hungry now.
Jelly Roll.
Got
Yeah.
some there in the shop.
He told about that.
Actually,
Yeah.
yeah.
He said in he said in this podcast I was listening to, one of these clips that goes around Instagram. You know, did you see it?
Yeah.
He's talking about the 90-10 split.
Yeah.
What?
Crazy.
Did you see this?
90.
So how a label works is now is they'll say to you, yeah, we'll sign you, no problem. The standard is 90-10 split.
They're
We take
operating the
90% of everything and you take 10.
Yeah.
That'd be okay if you're getting 10 million
Yeah.
out of 100 million. You
No,
know?
there's nothing about that that's
It's
okay.
all it's
And it's a 10, like, would that include, obviously, he used to pay his own managers and stuff.
Probably, yeah.
I don't know. The label will take over and manage everything. But I mean, this is why when you go to a gig now
but
and
that's
you go see the kid,
normalising that
yeah,
is not right though either. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you're leeching somebody's
Yeah,
art You know
But
what
it's
I mean?
only going to get worse, and it is getting worse every week, I'd say, in the industry. Especially
Well,
at that
in
level,
what
like.
we see, what top labels are realizing now is that I can make music, and people are not into live music anymore. People are not into bands. People are not into things. People are into lads with
But
acoustic
where does it
guitars
land,
crying.
like with Irish radio stations and stuff like that?
doesn't.
Like,
It
do you know
doesn't
what I mean?
land.
Like to have a slot like on a well-known Irish radio station
Yeah.
at 11 o'clock at night, like for half an hour promoting Irish bands.
Look, there's about
there's
there's,
a few of them.
you know,
there's,
few of them
there
doing
is
it,
a couple of good lads like Max Kane,
Yeah.
FM 104 has been really good to us.
Yeah.
He's a fucking
and
gent,
that's great
Max.
that they can get that, like, to get
Get
any
that
slot,
pushed
like,
through, yeah.
but
Yeah.
for it not to be spread out across, you know, rush hour traffic or, you know,
There's
working
a
days,
there
you know
is a
what I mean?
statistic if you go into mainland Europe. I used to travel to Germany a bit. Of an uncle that lives there, and I played a bit over there. And there's a rule over there, and I think it's in most of mainland Europe where I think it's 70% or 68 points. So, but some weird statistic has to be homegrown music.
Yeah, so there's nothing wrong.
Do you know what I mean?
I for one, I don't listen to the radio. I can't stand listening to the radio.
No, but it's
To
the
be honest
same.
with you, 'cause
Here
it's-
we go, will we?
No,
just
I
go.
listen to music, but I wouldn't listen to the radio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially not rush hour traffic. That drives
It's
me
the
nuts.
same
Because it's
music
the same.
over and
Like you're
over
listening
again.
to fucking Rihanna, Cardi B, and all these. Like I just would not be into that.
Who are you
Like
listening to?
Ian Brennan The Echoes. Got it lost.
Yeah.
I hear that. Like I think as well on site though, the crack was always the radio was on,
Yeah.
and it was just that would give the job the motivation for the day. Everyone's in good mood, and but you're right though. The same thing was on rotation all the way around.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
But like
So you've got the playlist now with Spotify and on. The lads will just throw something on. but
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
you know, bit of drive time. Like, you know, you get
Yeah.
the lads over the line, like, you know what I mean, to get them out the
Yeah.
door.
But if you look at it, I was only saying to Rona, I seen a great interview with Noel Gallagher, and he said that actually is a funny clip from going around where he said it was a Christmas in my mum's house, and we put on top of the pops there 2 years ago, and my mum said, "Is this a rerun from last year?" Sounds the exact same as last year's.
yeah. There'd be nothing.
But the problem you have now is if you look at the charts now, there's nobody in the charts who isn't with a major label. So everyone sounds formulaic and everyone sounds the same, and it's bland.
Different
That's the
versions of
problem.
the same thing,
Like
yeah.
if you look at the 70s and the 80s, you had like Michael Jackson, the Sex Pistols. You had like it was just personalities all over the place.
Yeah, wild.
Now it's just I couldn't even tell you who's in the charts now.
Yeah.
I don't even look.
But that's what I mean.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
No,
it's-
Because, like
it's-
with radio stations, that's all they're playing.
But the
like,
generations
it's
now, I think, are
terrible.
brainwashed to feel like it has to sound a certain way. And if it doesn't
Yeah.
sound that way, you know what I mean, it's wrong in a sense, like, you know what I mean? And you'd have to break away from that type of thing. Like, and you know, there's that, you know, the sliding, it's the Spotify.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If it's not something.
Well, the
something new
attention
pops
span
up,
is not
it's gone.
there.
No,
Yeah.
people-
Attention span is
Can't
not
give
there.
yourself
No,
that
it's
few
quick
seconds to
hits.
let
We
it
like
kick in, you know?
run Spotify or Instagram ads as much as you might do to promote your podcast or whatever, and like you get the analytics, and it's like you put, okay, the Instagram video is nice and polished and whatever, yeah, and it's great, and you spend money on getting it done,
Yeah.
and you have all your gear, everyone turns up, and all the rest, and it takes weeks to put together, and people scroll by after 0.7 of a second.
Yeah,
1.2
we
seconds.
can- you can see that.
1.7
See that,
seconds.
yeah.
It's
See
just
that,
like,
yeah.
oh my
And
god.
it's the same with the podcast, and you can see a lot of it like through all different platforms. And every platform has its own science to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, you know, if it doesn't have the hits or whatever.
Listen,
you know what I mean?
listen. Vinny, who manages us, also manages Enya Martin. Gives a laugh. You might have seen her paper.
Yeah, yeah.
She's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I think it's over 1 million or something stupid numbers. And I said to her, Enya, what's the formula? And she goes, I don't know. She'd say, if I put a video out and I don't think it's going to do well, it ends up going fucking bananas.
There
numbers.
is some of
We're
that,
the
isn't
same.
there?
But there's
in
videos you put
episodes.
out there that you go, this is going to do well.
Yeah.
That might
Nobody
only
even looks at
no
it,
one
yeah.
looks at.
Same is true for a song. For you release a song, and you go, we really believe the song's great, and it probably is great, and it just goes, you know, it gets no
Well,
strings
a
in a
clip
week.
of me went
You
a
just
little
go
bit-
like,
Yeah, what's the...
yeah. What is the?
reason?
There is no formula. Is there? I don't know.
So-
Unless you have the backing of a label, like you were saying. I don't know what the
That
formula
push it
is.
out, yeah.
There's musicians who are friends of mine, Phil and James, and they do a podcast called the Temple Bar Podcast, where they get musicians on that play around Temple Bar and all.
Yeah.
And I was on it there 3 weeks ago, and I got a load of bit of stick over this what I said, like, you know. But I just said the Irish people don't know a good song if it hit them in the face, right? You have to go abroad, and you have to get the nod of approval from the States before someone will go, ah, yeah, right, we'll accept that they're good. When I was recording my first EP, the guy who does our stuff, Ray Trainer, he recorded the first demo of the script, right? He handed me a demo of the script. Now, the script are gigantic at this stage, like, you know what I mean, off the wall. But when he had them, he gave me, and I put the thing on, it was the same 4 songs. It was Break Even, The Man Who Can't Be Moved, If You See K, and whatever it was, right?
Yeah.
But the exact same songs that you heard. Like, no difference. Went nowhere. The boys go to the States. People hear the songs then and they go, fuck, them lads must be good.
Yeah. Blows up.
Look at Hosier. Hosier went to the States, got the Ellen DeGeneres show, and then Irish people went, fuck, hell, this lad's good. This lad's a good
You
song.
can bring the horse to water, like.
But it's just it's
Well, it is.
but it's like that. Whenever you look at actors, what actor has come out of has made it in Ireland or what?
Without going.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like it's
mad because you see now, like you know, a lot of artists that would maybe even blow up in England,
Yeah.
and they can't break out of that English Irish fan base like that. Like you can't get across.
Can't
the
even break
water.
out a Swords fan base then.
But it's crazy to think, and it's considered then a failure, like, you know what I mean? Because and they could be getting number ones or even top tens and within that, and it's considered a failure because you haven't gone worldwide. You know what I mean?
But you know, we've gigged in the UK, and it's a different ball game.
It's a different animal.
Different. It's way better.
Yeah, I would say
It's
would,
like they want it. You know what I mean? There's 75 million people live in the UK. There's fucking 6 million people live in
London
Is that a begrudging thing with
so
Irish
like-
people though? To see,
Of course it is.
you know,
Everyone
like,
thinks
it's funny
Bono's a
with
cunt.
everything. You
Everyone
can't
thinks
get-
Bono's a cunt. Bono's German, we'd all go, fucking unbelievable. Bono's
fucking
fucking...
class.
But you know what I mean?
You hate to see, you know what I mean? You hate to see an Irish person as a community. I think you hate to see them do well. You know what I mean? You nearly want to put them down, like, I mean, for their achievements.
Of course.
But that's
It's
Irish.
the
That's just
That's
Irish.
across
It's
the
part of
board,
Irish.
it is,
Yeah.
You know?
But yeah, different animal in the UK. It's much better. Like like everywhere. I was in London last week at a gig, and you know, the support band was supporting a bigger band that I was there to see. I was up chatting to the band, organising a gig with them. Like it's just a much more immersive space to do stuff over there. Like bigger population, but they're into the scene of live music and going out to see live music.
But you know what? 12, 15 years ago, that was here.
Yeah.
Like you had bands like Bipolar Empire, De Laurentiis, you had like all these type of bands that were around then, Republic of Loose, all those type of bands, they were all around the same time. Like they were all like people were looking at these things going.
We had Carl, we had him on.
Remember that?
Oh, Carl's a legend, yeah, he's fucking gent, Carl.
Gigging out of the back of trailers and everything.
But there
You know what I mean?
but there was an
rock and roll.
appetite.
Yeah.
And
There
they
was
People would
the
come to
appetite.
see it. You know?
But do you know why? Because there was places to play.
Yeah.
If you take away now the Soundhouse Whelan's, the Workman's Club, the Academy 2, for our level, like the Academy 2, probably Shin A, where the fuck did bands play?
Yeah.
The City Centre, there's 5 venues.
That's a bit say, yeah.
There used to be Fibber McGee's, there used to be Oil Can Harry's, there used to be...
You start going into
Doors.
hotels
Yeah.
and playing hotels, you're then bordering that line then of the wedding band, aren't you? Like,
Or if you do the Euro.
Yeah. I mean, it's...
the Eurovision is another part of it as well. Like, you know what I mean?
He did a... Yeah, tell him.
Oh, we did it. Yeah. Like, look, April Fool's, right? The other week.
We were on the late show last week.
Well, we were on the Eurovision. Yeah, we should do a collab actually. on the Gathered Lost Instagram page, I just woke up and I was just seeing a couple of jokes hanging around. I was like, oh, I have a great idea. So I just put together a post, took me 5 minutes, and I put Johnny Logan. Now, weird. The Gathered Lost one was different than Ian's music. It's a bit heavier, a bit darker, and all the female vocals now. But like, I just put up the Johnny Logan song, Hold Me Now. And us there with the 4 serious rock star faces. It's like, we're going to the Eurovision, right? The messages, oh my God, this is amazing. I can't believe
The
it.
seal of approval.
Yeah, but there you go. A friend of mine's wife in Australia, she got the news obviously straight. She's like,
God.
oh, is this real? And I was just thinking, what do I reply here? Yeah, of course it is. Oh,
Should have
God,
done
this
my
is
lovely
like-
horse.
I tell you, well, fucking, we might do
Okay,
it.
yes, not yet. We've done that, never too
Just-
early.
Yeah.
We it's funny, so before Ronan joined the band in October? September, October.
And the band has just got.
Yeah. The band has never been on a lower floor than it's ever been on, to be honest with
And you
you.
were releasing at the same time with Gathered Lost as well.
Yeah,
right?
right.
Around that same time.
One of the
yeah.
two bands, yeah.
That's your head in your bets.
Well, how it worked, I'm the drummer got lost like 2.5 years. Our album's actually coming out tomorrow. Shameless plug. So everyone go and listen to that.
Yeah.
But no,
You're only saying
voice,
there's a
actually.
Florence type of Sinead O'Connor mix on it. isn't
Oh,
there,
Carolyn,
really?
yeah, the singer of the band, yeah,
voice on it,
she's been compared to them, all right. Which is what drew me to her. She's very unique, like, and how she sings with, and it's the type of music that I kind of listen to, that heavier style, like. So it's kind of like give it a go, because like Ian, you're in bands and it's always the same, like. It's the same 4 lads. Like, oh, right, we'll probably be in 10 bands together. Do you know what I mean? Just call it something different, and you play a different instrument. But so I just said I'd give the Gathered Lost thing a different shot, like, because it's a different approach to it. Like, and I can't remember what I was going to say to you. But anyway,
I'm saying you were in the band since October.
sorry, and I just said like, why not be in two bands? Like, do you know what I mean? Because they're different, and you still enjoy. Most of the time, I just want to like play, play gigs, like write good songs, listen to good songs, play good songs, and just.
But you'll
just
get that
fucking
as
play
well. Because
music.
you get a lot of like lead singers of bands as well. Then decide no, go and do my solo stuff because it doesn't actually really align with what
It's
we're
only
doing.
the
as a
really
band,
skilled can be in more than one band, you know.
Or really stupid one of them. Yeah. The lad who loves stress, that's who it is. Yeah. Sadists, that's who we're in two bands.
Put it this way, next week, right, I'm rehearsing with Gather Lost on Tuesday, and I'm rehearsing with him on Thursday.
And
So
Wednesday
there's,
morning
like,
we have the...
there's guts of like 20 songs there
Yeah.
that I have parts for. And like my mate Danny was asking me the other day, like, he like, how the fuck do you remember all that? And I'm kind of like, I don't think about it.
Yeah.
It's just like muscle memory, like anything.
Yeah.
It's like saying, how do you know how to wire up a thing? It's...
He doesn't.
Yeah. Don't ask me.
But it's just like
Just banging sticks, isn't it?
That's it. That's all. Have you got a
Oh, I'm
couple
glad
of-
you said it.
It's
Pots and pans, you know.
But that's the enjoyment of it, just playing.
But see, I've been a solo artist for the last, like that story of me out in Frazland, that was 2016.
2016, yeah.
Excuse me, yeah, that was 2016, and I only now actually formed the band last October. The stress and the financial cost of doing it yourself,
Time
time
is unreal.
trying to get reliable people, trying to get, like, we've spent probably 6-7 years building a circle of people that I'll only use.
Yeah.
Right, in terms of photography, sound engineers, recording, rehearsals, trusted circle, and you just build and build and build from that, and it's worked. It's worked. Yeah. So actually coming in now and having a band, and the only reason why it's called Ian Brennan and The Echoes is because the fucking Spotify page, you can't change the name of a Spotify page.
Yeah.
Right.
So the Spotify page was always just called Ian Brennan.
Ian Brennan, yes.
So I couldn't change that.
Yeah.
There's a fucking lawsuit in this for me somewhere.
Yeah.
So all the money that we're making.
So I couldn't change that. And we've been doing well on Spotify, and the streams have been. So it's like it's.
You can't change it now, is you? Yeah.
No.
Unless
There's
you
literally
start
no
again.
option.
To start again.
There's literally no option to change it. Like.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You
Like,
can't edit it. Like,
Yeah.
once it's out, it's out. Now, fucking Bono wanted something edited, it'd be edited, but I can't edit the fucking thing.
Well,
Right?
after getting the domain Ian Brennan The Echoes.
Yeah.
Next year.
Yeah.
Them all .org and everything.
Yeah. It's actually OnlyFans /.
that kind of thing, yeah.
Yeah, but it's but I mean, since doing that, like the second album is done, we'll be releasing it towards the end of the summer, and we're flying now. Unfortunately, we lost Paul. He didn't die or anything, but he just left. He left the band there. Unfortunately, he couldn't commit anymore. So we're auditioning new players now next week, lead guitarists, and we're flying. I mean, big gig coming up now in the summer in Swords Castle. We're opening for a band called Embrace, who are big in the Naughties. So it's gonna be great. We did the Boomtown Rats. We opened for them there last year in Swords Castle.
Boomtown did the castle last year, did they?
Yeah.
What was that like?
Sound. It was us, the Undertones, and the Boomtown Rats.
Yeah.
Class.
Deadly.
Nice company to keep.
Yeah, I mean, fucking be chatting to loads to Geldof, or chatting to like fucking deadly, like, you know.
It's Sir Bob.
It's fucking Bob to me.
What's it like if you're prepping to go get an album out? You're doing all the songwriting for it. You're getting everything prepped for it, and there's no guarantee what the reaction's going to be like when it actually comes out. Like, is there stress to that? Like,
that's very interesting question, isn't it?
Well, I lose sleep.
Yeah.
No, like I stress about
what people will think or how it
I don't give a fuck what people think. That's not what I stress about. What I just stress about is, will people just listen?
Yeah.
Like, if you listen and don't like it, I can go, sound, no problem.
Give me half an hour.
But you
life.
listen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, the struggle, I do always say this, the struggle musicians have on Instagram compared to comedians is, if we put a reel out, we have to take someone from platform A, Instagram, to platform B, Spotify.
Yeah, that's the.
Whereas comedians can just put the reel up of them performing live, and that's that.
But we're talking about science to the songwriting and all that. Like, say, like Game Over or whatever it is. When you're writing a And
This
you
lad's
have,
done his fucking homework. This lad has.
if
He's going, what song is that? He's going, what song is that?
How does that start again? You got a fucking earpiece.
Yeah.
No, but with that, like when you're listening to it, you know, if I was listening to it in a certain mood, like I'd take certain words out of it.
Yeah,
it
yeah.
would mean something in my life that's going on at that time.
Yeah.
And then you know, it's always about me.
But
all about you.
that's what art
The
is.
interpretation of somebody else could take it completely differently.
And that's what it is. That's when you know you've written a good song. That song was, I went to see the Killers in 2015 or 4, maybe it was 16, in the Tree Arena. And I was coming home on the Lewis, right? And I was sitting on the Lewis, and this couple were having a fucking diabolical argument on the Lewis, right? More slaughter on the Lewis with these two, there was.
Yeah.
And she turns around and goes, "You're a prick. Fuck you. It's game over for us." And I was like, "Love, stop there
That's
for a
what the
second."
song
right?
came.
Right,
Took the phone out of the
Yeah,
pocket
that's
there. And I went back, and I went home, took the guitar up, and in about 25 minutes, that song was done.
coming out of my cage.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Coming down
Somebody told me you're a cunt. Or whatever, you know what I mean?
Can't use that bit. No, can't.
Yeah. No, but it was just.
You made a good point though about the comedians, like, you know, when they're on Instagram, like they have that immediate hook, like
The immediate
they'll say,
hook.
like a wanker walks into a bar, you're gonna listen to
You'll
the end
listen.
of that joke.
Yeah.
Like how do you, you know, in that short amount of time, how do you get the video out there that's gonna hook somebody?
And you have to take them to Spotify.
Do you have to?
But that could be out of your hands, though. I had Matt Rife on a podcast there the other week, and he was saying, you know, he came on the scene and his videos were going to like millions of views all of a sudden, and then he started to see a decline, and he said, "I've no problem with that. Like, you know, everybody has their moment where it all kicks off and it sort of plateaus, but it levels out." But he said it was going down and down and down, like to a crazy amount, like, and I just knew that it wasn't hitting the followers that it was hitting. So he said, I knew somebody in my management team, which you said like the Bonos and all could do, he was doing well, contacted somebody in the marketing department in Los Angeles in TikTok. I said, what's happening to my videos? And he goes, yeah, we're just not pushing we're not pushing art or comedians anymore on TikTok.
Did you hear the Kingfisher story?
No.
Did you not see how they blew up?
No.
So, pure luck. They were doing a talk in Spotify. Right, so Spotify held this talk and they were doing a thing, and they said how they made it was their song was randomly put onto a Spotify playlist. One of these new Music Fridays are. And then that kill ass song was put onto just this random thing. And just once you're on New Music Friday, every cunt in that ma listens to New Music Friday, right? And it just goes the numbers, right?
Just by luck they were put on.
So this girl turns around and goes, "That was me who put you on the list." And they were like, "Why did you do it?" And she goes, "I just needed a song and I just randomly picked your song and put it onto the list."
Shocking, isn't it?
Changed their life. That girl changed their life. Didn't even know who they were. Changed their life.
Fucking send it to us.
Yeah. But like it's, I struggle with music sometimes. Like it's not like I obsess with things, right? So I think it's a bleeding touch of autism or something. I don't know, but it's yeah, probably, yeah. But it's like if I write a song, right, I can't stop thinking about it until that song is fully recorded and done.
Yeah.
Right. Once it's recorded and done, I'll never listen to it ever again.
Yeah.
I just
Time
won't.
the podcast. Well, by the time I've edited it and put it out,
Right.
and I just put it
you're
out
so
into the ether,
invested in
I
it for that
can't.
time.
And then it's gone, right?
Yeah.
So what happened is, even when we're doing gigs, right, I'd be lying in bed
No. What hell do you?
and I'd be texting him at all hours of the morning going, whatever, just going, oh man, what if this doesn't sell? What if this
This
doesn't happen?
sounds like very familiar. I get a message.
I blocked him.
Oh yeah, I have silent. I have like a focus mode on the phone.
Oh yeah.
Just blocks him.
Yeah, I get your number. We'll text. Yeah, we'll text. Yeah.
3 a.m. weirdos. You can text each other.
The focus is called Steve-O.
Listen, ping,
Deadly.
ping.
No, but it's just I'm sitting there going,
Like, well, you're involved in something like
It's passion.
being in a band or
yeah, putting your
anything.
life into it.
Yeah, it's passion.
You know, and it's just you're sitting here and you're going, what if no one buys a ticket? What if no one shares this? What if no one listens to this? And then you're sitting here and you're going, right, I'm 34 years of age now. What am I doing this for? Because you're not going to be Harry Styles. Like I'd never wanted to be that anyway.
Yeah.
All I want, like the money in this, I know it doesn't exist. All these people going around thinking that, oh, this band must be loaded and he must be loaded. I highly doubt they're loaded. I'm sure they're well off from doing gigs, but loaded is it? Not sure anyone's ultimately, unless you're Harry Styles or unless you're at that level of.
Yeah.
Not sure people are loaded, you know. But all I wanted is just respect. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's for someone to turn around and go, fuck, I'd love to do what
he's doing, yeah. He's doing
I'd
that
love
well.
to be that.
He's doing that well. He's
The way I looked at Noel Gallagher and anyone like who I listened to growing up, I never looked at Noel Gallagher going, I'd love to be loaded like him.
I was just about to say that. Do you ever look at Noel Gallagher and say, "Oh, them lads are loaded"? They walk around like
No.
Jokes, like, you know?
And come here, and they go on, and it's funny to say you're loud, and it's funny to say that's
Yeah.
fine. But
that's not it. That's
No,
not
I
it.
think for me, it's them walking into Croke Park and 80,000 people losing the
bananas.
fucking plot.
Yeah.
Or Metallica or Oshgull or whoever it may be of it, not Oshgull or something, but somebody of a bigger scale, and the fucking crowd loses the plot. That's what you want.
Like we've been there, we've done the Academy, we've done Vicar Street, we've done the Olympia. Like it's you can't do that, and then.
And what's that scene like now? Like trying to have them make money out of it and the band make something out of it. Is it tough? Is it tough all around?
What do you mean in terms of what? Like
The venues, like, are they cutting their skin on it as well? Like,
well, the venues take a cut in a lot of things. Like some venues, most venues will take a cut out of your merch sales. You know,
like if you're going to say, just say you're going to tour a new album, you're going to pick a few dates around the country, pick some of the well-known venues, like you say, the Academy, whatever it is. Is there a discussion with them based on what way they take the cut? Did they take the cut on tickets? Did they take it on the merch?
if you're of a certain level, I'm sure. At our level, probably not.
Right.
So at our level, MCD, like we work now at MCD. We did our last gig with them, and we'll probably do another one, hopefully going forward with them. And no, we didn't really get a chat to them about that kind of stuff. It was more just
Happy to get the date.
fucking grateful. Like, there's nowhere to play, man. Like,
Yeah.
Academy's an unbelievable venue.
yeah.
I think it's one of the best. In
we
the
got the
world.
gig freshly recorded. We'd be putting out videos of the drip feeding them.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it doesn't. I don't really know. I've never gotten to the level of going right. Well, let's book a 10-day tour.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's
You know?
another step, another rung in the ladder. It's like
Yeah, it's the next step.
you know, and then like we always talk about it. Like there's you two, and then there's us, right? And then there's bands in the middle who are quite big. And the differences between us and the bands in the middle, it's a tier or two up.
It's not huge.
It's not golf.
But to get there is huge. Like it's
Yeah.
just, it's
So
hard to explain.
I
It's
do
just
always
a-
have this analogy of imagine there's a lion, an invisible lion, right? Whether it's comedy, acting,
fucking not invisible. It's there.
yeah, right.
Face.
Yeah.
Whatever it is in terms of like music, comedy, any kind of art, what I would say is this line, or even any kind of social media even. Once you cross that line, you don't come back, right? So once you hit 25, 20k followers, no matter what you do, it just goes up and up and up and up and up and up. Because people go onto your page and go, "Fucking hell, that's 20 followers."
They're following them.
20k followers.
Yeah. These are good.
These are good.
These are
You know,
good. Yeah.
when-
But isn't that in itself fucking pathetic? Like
It's just a sheep.
well, it's just
it is like
if you delve into that deep enough, and I won't because obviously time and all, but like I don't ever believe we're gonna see a Queen again. We're gonna see a Beatles, a Stones, like someone you go home and ask your missus, right, or your fellas or whatever you have, and he's go home and he's asked them, right. Well, I don't know.
There's a lot of that talk there in the last episode as well.
But I mean, if you go home and you just say who you into music was,
Yeah.
right, and they go, oh, I like this, I like that. No one obsesses over
Well,
music. anymore.
you notice in the charts, like, you know, you go back 20 years where the number ones were lasting 10
Exactly.
weeks.
and you could name
And
the
what
top 10.
is it? Every week it probably changes now.
But
And
now,
there's so many different charts.
Yeah.
but back then, right? So how it would work back then in the 60s, 70s, whatever the fuck, up until Spotify, right? Up until people stopped buying music, you went in to a shop, you bought it, you read the fucking cover, you read it,
You were committed to it.
you read, and you forced yourself to like it because you spent your money on it. And that's how you go. What? No, these are unbelievable. Do you know what I mean? That's how you become obsessed with something.
So that's because you
So for
spent,
a
you've
tenner a
invested in
month
it.
now, you've
But
access
now,
to billions.
exactly.
It's just
And then you buy the single, then you invest in, because you like that one song, you buy the
100%.
album.
100%.
Then
Yeah.
you're 20, you're 25 quid in the whole.
and that-
you're listening to that.
that is the
worn
drip
out.
feed of your Instagram shite these days.
So what was the thing you told me about the Manic Street Preachers? You bought the
Oh yeah, do you know that song "Design for Life"? The Manic Street Preachers. That was 30 years old yesterday, right? Just to think come up on Instagram. And my brother and his mate, who taught me to play drums, actually, they went to see them in
he's to
Olympia.
His fault.
Yeah, two left hands. They went to see me in Olympia in 1996 when Design for Life was out, right? So we came home. I fucking saw this band last night, Design for Life. I fucking Manic Street Preachers. And all. So I said to Mum, let's go into Omni I need to buy this album. So I went into Golden Discs and
Oh, yeah.
on the right as you go in. I fucking nearly walked through there now. My eyes stopped. Went in, hey, do you have the Maestro Preacher album? Yeah, no problem. Hand me this album. I bought it, went home. And it was their very first album from 1989 or something. 18 songs of, not metal, but hard rock.
Can I just say, you'll never get an album with 18 songs again.
No, debut album.
That will never happen.
But my point is that I went
Attention
home
spans
with the
are-
fucking album, expecting to hear the Design for Lifestyle songs. Put it on and it was just like, I was like, and it's probably one of the albums that got me into the heavier side of music, but it was an accidental thing. Like you were saying, you were committed to it. It was fucking £15 or whatever it was.
It's an album
Showing me
supposed
age.
to take you on a journey. You're
Exactly.
supposed to take it from the start to a finish point.
Well, it's a flow
And
of
now-
music.
yeah.
It's a flow. That's what
Yeah.
an album is. You
So
know.
Well, I was
you don't
12
get
years
that
of age. It
nowadays,
took me on a journey, I tell you.
Yeah, but of course, like
But
that's.
you don't
yeah.
get it. You see, people are there for the singles now.
Well,
It's
see,
different, isn't
the
it?
thing with music is now is it's snapshots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's songs that hook you in, and it's designed to get you and hook you in. But the problem is that it becomes soulless, and it becomes like. What sort of music are you into? Like,
Well, it'd be the Killers and Imagine Dragons and stuff like that. Like,
and
I'm country at the minute, believe it or not.
Yeah.
right. So,
Yeah.
but when he's were younger, what were you into? Like,
yeah, Oasis.
right? Do you remember hearing fucking "Live Forever" for the first time, and you go, "Fucking hell, man, what the fuck?" Or "Champagne Supernova," and you go,
Yeah.
"Fuck." I don't think we're gonna get that anymore.
No.
No.
I just don't think it's going to happen anymore. I don't mean in terms of songs dragging you in, but I mean in terms of you going, "Oh, I like that. What else has he got? Oh, I like that. I like that. I like
That's
that."
because
And then
we're
obsessing.
oversaturated though. We
well,
are
it's
even
Instagram,
as
we
musicians,
can-
we've been oversaturated because we listen to so much stuff.
I can open up my phone now, and when I go onto Instagram and scroll through, of 15 videos, 8 of them would be fellas trying to, you know what I mean, promoting their music on Instagram.
Yeah.
And once you see too much of it, you go, next. I'm guilty of it myself. You know what I mean? But look, it's as I said, it's an almost next to impossible industry to crack. But fuck me, if we had a crack down there, haven't we? The laughing, honestly, the times we've had.
That's what I was going to say. You spoke about getting hooked, right? So you were talking about, going in, Golden Disc, getting the first album, the first one that changed it for you. Then obviously you lead on to plying the trade yourself.
Yeah.
Your first live gig, what's that
Disaster.
like? Is there no return?
It was a fucking disaster. But it was one of the best nights you'll ever have.
Yeah.
Guitars were out with tune, lads couldn't play in time together.
Mess.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was a battle of the bands, my first one. Yeah, we
I'll
went
tell
up.
you, well, that's a different way. Your first successful live gig.
We're still waiting for it.
Hold on, there's successful live gigs.
exist?
Is that a thing? The first one I ever did, we in Finglas every year they have this Halloween festival. Right. This would have been 2007.
Is that where they burn out cars?
Yeah.
Most nights.
That's on Evans.
So what you do is you line up a load of fuck Corollas and Micras, right? Torched a lot of them in a row, right? And they had this huge fuck off stage in the middle of you know where Erdens Oil Gar Club is?
Yeah.
Just outside of that, playing to the fucking whole road, right? I'm not joking. 2,000, 2,500, 3,000 people there, right? Savage,
Love that
right?
now.
Yeah.
So we're going up there and we're sound checking away, and you hear the difference of you playing that local boozer to the big speakers, and you go, fucking hell,
shit,
like
this is great.
you know what I mean? But we were so bad. The guitars were banging out a tune where they uncovered a crazy world. Fucking, it was a disaster, right? But that was our first time going. This is
First taste.
this is it. Like I can't go. This is it. I'm doing this. Like and then you can't explain it. It's the feeling of walking onto the stage and people cheering and people going.
Yeah. They're clapping for me.
Yeah.
Do you remember that making off your first socket?
Fuck it.
Put off the belt, Mick.
What?
Got a clip around the ear, fucking the air away.
Yeah.
We did a gig in the Olympia, right? And we opened up for an Amy Winehouse tribute night that was on, But I'm pretty sure the lads who do it are some of the members were in her band type thing, And the girl who did the Amy, oh my god, man, close your eyes now, like this is Amy. She was incredible, right?
Brilliant.
And
I always thought she was overrated.
did you?
It's just always my opinion of her.
Yeah, look, come here.
Never
She's,
listened to her. I just thought she was Marmite. Like I just thought.
yeah, she is Marmite. She is. Yeah.
Come on, I'd always have to turn it off. Like I just couldn't. I know,
But-
like it might be a bad opinion, but just like it's just one of those
It's
artists.
not, it's not bad opinions. That's music.
Yeah.
It's taste. It's
Yeah.
You're all, it's all right. You
I
don't
only
like
kind of
something.
appreciate it after she died, to be honest with you. You just kind
Yeah, she got
of more
more-
attention
got
and you
more
kind of go,
attention.
oh, Jesus.
Died at 27. Wrap your head around that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing at 27?
There's a club of that, isn't there? There's a few of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Hendrix,
anyway.
Jimi Hendrix, 27.
Yeah.
Wasn't doing what they were doing anyway.
No, that's what I mean. You know.
Well, I think if you listen enough to something to not like it, then you have an opinion of actually what you do like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not just like what
How
you
you
said.
listen
You're just
to it, I
listening
suppose.
for the sake of everybody else listening to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm also the opinion, if you hear something like, let's say you could become a fan later, if you listen to something and you're not in the mood for it, and you just
Yeah.
go, fucking not into that, like, and then you
There-
could listen
yeah.
to it 3
On a
weeks
different-
later.
Yeah,
I'm a
yeah.
big fan of the Strokes. I love the
Yeah,
Strokes, right?
yeah.
I've got a ticket there to see them there yesterday. Coming in October. It's their first time doing a headline gig in Ireland in 20 years.
What a band,
Right.
right?
So they're coming over here in October and they released a new single there and it's fucking shite. Right, it's
Played
dreadful.
last night.
Yeah, right, so it's bad, right? But I know in about 6 weeks I'll turn around and go, it's alright, like,
Yeah.
because I listen to it and I listen to it and I listen to it and I'll force myself to like it, but it's, you know, it's just how it
Remember
goes.
Sunset Suns?
No.
Very good. It's a good band to look up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not really on the scene anymore, but it's good band.
Are you going?
Played in Whelan's and stuff.
Oh, did they? Yeah. Are they
Yeah.
Dublin band?
No, I think they're from England. I think possibly London.
Oh, check them out.
It's like
yeah.
what you were
Sunset
saying,
Suns
bro.
are
There, it's
brilliant.
like, you know, after people die or the nostalgia aspect of something. You know what I mean?
When Bono dies,
Interest
there'll be a
comes in,
statue
innit?
built of him.
Yeah, it's just something.
And he'd be a
innit,
cunt to
kicks
nobody.
off.
Yeah, yeah.
But even there, I was listening to fucking Moira Brennan there the other day just because.
Because
you
she
know what I
died.
mean?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
It's just like.
What a singer, by the way.
Chicane, salt water. you
Yeah,
know, it just
yeah,
comes
yeah.
on. You just get it on, you start listening
What a
to it,
singer.
you start
Yeah.
appreciating it more, you
Do
know
you
what I mean?
remember Intermission and Colomini was the
Yeah,
popper,
yeah.
and he used to always play it
Yeah,
as he was
yeah.
going
Oh,
around
yeah,
chasing the
yeah.
junkies and all. Brilliant.
We were only talking about intermission earlier on, weren't we?
Yeah, actually, that film I was talking about was called Perrier's Bounty. Did you ever see that
yeah,
film?
seen it,
yeah,
That's what
yeah.
it's called. I had to
Yeah.
look it up.
Wait,
Liam Cunningham, yeah.
I was just telling Ronald, I managed to see you two in the Tree Arena, right?
Totally.
I've seen it twice in the Tree Arena, but the first time, it was just celebrities all over the place. It was like you couldn't get a ticket. We managed to get, me and my uncle, I managed to get 2 tickets, me and my uncle went, right? And it was just celebrities everywhere.
Yeah.
Like your man, the singer of Simple Minds, what's his name? Jim Corr, is it? No, not Jim Corr. What's his fucking name?
He's on
Not
the
Jim Corr.
He owns a hardware.
It is. What's his name?
He's in space, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a fucking he's the 80s.
No, actually, I've seen the cars actually
What's his name?
In London there.
What's his name?
Plaster.
Someone Google his name. It's
Yeah,
it's something like that.
His sisters are good musicians, actually.
I
They
saw
should
the
start a band.
I saw the cars in
Is it Kerr?
British summertime
Jim
there.
Kerr.
What's
Oh,
Superman?
is he not the football manager?
It's the actor Jim Carrey.
I don't know.
The cars were great.
What's his
like.
name?
Great band live. Swear to God.
Ah, the cars,
Unbelievable.
yeah.
I seen them in British summertime there a couple of years ago in London. They were supporting Shania Twain. We were just over in
yeah.
London. We said we went over. There was a great day of music. you know what I mean?
Jim
Yeah.
Kerr.
Jim Carrey. Yeah.
Jim
Carr,
Kerr.
Jim Carrey, whatever. Yeah. Anyway,
Ace Ventura.
like he was standing beside us. He was standing beside us, you know, and I'm going, fucking hell, man, just fucking don't you? You know what I mean? And he was great crack, right? And he goes, yeah, you know, we're on here now in 2 nights, you know, and Bono invited us down. And I was like, every cunt in here except me is invited.
He's on here in a few weeks.
Yeah. All invited by Bono except me, you know. And but Liam Cunningham was walking back from the bar, and every cunt had this. I have to stop saying that. We're gonna get demonetized. The fuck. But everyone had this badge on them, which was obviously like a gold member thing, where you probably free garg or whatever. And he's walking by, and I said, "Oh, you're the bleeding headmaster at War of the Buttons," I said to him. And you know, and he goes, "Jeez, I haven't heard that in years, kid. Fair play
That's
to you, like, you
brilliant.
know,
War of the
normally it's the
Buttons,
yeah. He was like,
Yeah,
normally
yeah.
it's the Game of Thrones or it's the whatever, you know.
Yeah.
I says, yeah, I loved War of the Buttons, yeah. Then I spill his points down his bleed. I was locked now, right?
Yeah,
I spilled
yeah,
his point. I said, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'll buy you another one. He went, don't worry about it. You get them for nothing. Don't worry about it, you know.
Yeah.
Doesn't really sell themselves spilling points all over people.
What does he get for
especially
nothing? The
fucking
buttons? He gets the
celebrities.
buttons for nothing.
Celebrities,
Huh?
Great,
What does he get for nothing? The buttons.
yeah.
It's cool in the industry, though, isn't it? Spilling points everywhere.
Yeah. But like,
That's not frowned
just,
upon now, is it?
it's just mad to think like, but yeah, can't remember what's going on with that story, but yeah,
It's a good story, nonetheless.
no good story nonetheless.
War
Yeah.
of the Buttons. I'm gonna watch
Is
that.
the scene in Ireland just constricted to Dublin?
People will tell you that, yeah.
So it
Yeah.
sounds like, yeah.
Yeah, like
Belfast is good.
Yeah.
Belfast is a bit of the same. We played a gig up there in January, and people wanted to be there. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
does it have the UK mindset up there? Does it?
I'd say it has a touch of
It's
it.
a mix of it, isn't it?
There's a few
Say it has a
streets up
touch of it.
there, yeah. I was up a couple of times.
Flags out.
What date was it? July, was it?
That's have umbrellas.
Oh, we're in
umbrellas
orange,
up the
ready?
street. I can't remember the name of the street.
Was it the Cathedral Quarter?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's where we played.
yeah.
yeah.
And there's a couple of venues all within a few streets of each
Yeah.
other.
There's a big whiskey bar or whiskey shop there as well. It sounds like an alcohol
Yeah.
club, but it's a cool shop.
Yeah, there's a scene there. Like Cork has a venue or two, and Galway's a venue or two.
Yeah.
Monroe's,
Yeah.
and Roisin and Doves.
Oh,
and
here,
Cook-
we'd never been down on the Roisin and Dover. Have you ever been on the Roisin and Dover, Monroe's and Galway?
Galway, Roisin and Dove, yeah. They do comedy. And
Yeah,
stuff,
and Monroe's
just
is
a
like
venue,
yeah.
Monroe's is like 20 feet across the road from it, facing it. Right, like I mean, like from here to this wall to that wall.
It's a good venue though. It's
And
big.
we did a gig in Monroe's one night. Oh, I don't know, a couple of years ago. And again, never been in the Roisin and Dove. Right, we load out the side of Monroe's. And this taxi pulls in, we're filling it full of amps and drums and such and such. We get in the car and he goes, where are you going? We said, just check out the Roisin and Dove. Give us a look at it. Yeah. We're about 15, 20 minutes loading the car up, you know, absolutely locked, you know. Your man says, oh, get out of the car, you fucking shower. We threw him 50 quid, like, you know, and we said, geez, I genuinely didn't know. Like, it was literally.
I thought you were taking a piss.
He thought I was taking a piss, yeah.
So getting it into the air.
Very funny,
You
though.
go off a plane, you go to a taxi man. Where are you going? I'm just going to Swords.
You just drive
you
off.
now.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, you can walk it.
No, but it's given us, like, it's a tough industry, it's a stressful industry, but I mean, the best times of my life have been playing music, like.
Oh yeah.
So,
You've got into the podcasting yourself as well. How's that been?
Yeah, I did it for a while. I loved it. I enjoyed it. It was always great crack. Guests were great.
Where
I'd
did
love
you do that out of?
out of Magic Door Studios. We did it there, and
Local to Balbriggan, isn't it?
local to us, yeah.
yeah.
It's a big industry now, isn't it? Like we were only thinking of it the other day, like that. If you were smart enough and you had the backing, like that, it's a nice train to get on at the minute.
Yeah, I've seen Steve Garrigan from Codaline. Him and his wife are doing one now.
But even just the actual running of it,
the business
side of it, like
yeah.
you know what I mean, it's
It's
definitely still at
becoming a
its infancy as well. Even in these, like, there's so many people doing it, like, but they're saying that it's not going to end anytime soon. It's like it's
There's so many characters out there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's killed radio, hasn't it? It's killed radio, and it's
That's the other thing, yeah. A lot of people will
I thought video done
levitate
that.
towards. Huh?
Thought video done that years ago.
Jeez.
I got it. Don't worry, I got it.
I
I
used
got
to
it.
listen when I was a kid. I used to religiously listen to Adrian Kennedy at night time.
That's right,
And
yeah,
before
yeah.
that, it was Chris Barry. Do you remember that?
Yeah,
Years ago.
Yeah.
When I was in school, and I used to go to
I
bed
don't-
with the
I don't
radio
know
on.
Chris
and fall
Barry.
asleep to it, right?
Used to press record when the good songs come on.
Yeah. And then the last half an hour was
Joe
always
Biden.
it was
Play
always a
it.
bit
Play
of
and
madness.
record. Yeah, play and record together.
Oh yeah.
It was.
I was, yeah.
Oh, jeez,
Used
this is we're going.
Your
This
ma
is-
be roaring at you as well. You're gonna come out on the fucking song.
Yeah.
What about having to reuse the tape and stick paper in where the little tabs, if the tabs are broken?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, we're showing it right here.
Yeah,
But
it's terrible. Isn't it?
I never had to do that.
Adrian Kennedy started doing the
You're a mini
podcast.
disc man.
He was on the LimeWire.
A mini LimeWire. Yeah.
Oh, LimeWire. Yeah. I grew up on LimeWire. Yeah.
Oh, when
Destroying your last computer.
your brother come in, I'm trying to you look up something on the internet, get off the internet. It's like too many people.
Do you remember LimeWire?
Put your pants back on.
Every second thing you download on LimeWire would be the Bill Clinton thing that I did not have sexual relations with. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Every second I tour a thing, you'd be going, what?
You'd be like Linkin Park MP3, yeah, go.
Yeah.
You play it.
Yeah.
Sex on that wall.
Hybrid Theory downloaded for 3 hours, like, and then
Yeah.
it's some fucking. That's what I said. It could be a Mexican song or
I
something.
know, yeah.
You had to hope for it, and then your dad would be saying, "What's happened?"
What were they called?
What happened?
Torrents. Isn't that what they were called?
yeah,
Torrents.
yeah,
That's they were called, wasn't it? You download the zip file, you'd open it.
Yeah.
Extremely illegal, and we're all committing to everything.
Never did it.
But never did it before. That's what.
Disaster.
Yeah, they only last 2 years or
I
something.
got one for Christmas, and they were very expensive. And I remember my parents saying, well, that's expensive. You
What
look
year
after
is the
it."
mini disc?
Probably just before
No,
when
we-
iPod was in.
98.
Yeah, no, we were still using. We got the use of. I think we came right out at the end of the cassette because I would have bought a cassette. The last,
We had it in first year.
yeah,
So
we
it'd
definitely
be
got a cassette. We got a
2000.
Discman.
Oh, yeah.
Or in
Discman
2000.
came out. Yeah,
The iPod was the one I
Yeah.
had for. When I made
I had
me
a Creative Zen. They couldn't-
Oh,
Creative
yeah.
Zen, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
I bought it with my confirmation money.
Did you? Yeah,
The
yeah.
iPod, yeah. And
The iPod Classic it's
I
called.
used
yeah,
to-
the classic, yeah.
Yeah.
Spinny
Yeah.
was-
I used to be
Yeah.
sick because all the
Really?
kids that could afford it could do the spinny thing. The Zen was up and down.
Oh,
with the
yeah.
finger,
Oh, I know, yeah. I
going through all
know.
the songs.
That was the TMU version of back then.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's funny with the iPod. It was like I bought it. I don't know what you make your communion 11, eh? 12, 11, 12. And it was like, I just thought came with songs on it. I didn't know how to. I didn't know how to get songs on it.
Will do that for you.
Yeah. What a marketing ploy!
The hassle of getting songs onto them back then, though. Unless you bought them.
You had to buy a computer then as well.
Yeah.
But the Zen was the Android of the time, you see, because Apple had it all locked down. You had to do it through the iTunes. Then you could just go onto any MP3 and you could download from any like MP3 software. You know what I mean? It's great.
It's mad Spotify because
The corruption.
yeah, it is. Yeah. The Spotify actual business model is mad when you think about it. For a musician, right? So the payment of Spotify for, I think you get for every listen, it's like 0.000003 cents, something like that, right?
Yeah, just before.
It's crazy. It's something crazy. It's non-existent money. Like you need to be hitting millions upon millions, and even still, the money,
small money.
The money's probably a couple of $100,000, which relatively is buttons.
Times it's played.
Yeah, it's buttons, right? But if I said, like, imagine if I say to, right, so you're the customer and you're the artist, right? And I say to you, you give me your music and I'm going to put it onto this platform, right? And potentially billions of people could listen to this.
Potentially.
But potentially being the keyword, right? Could listen to this, right?
You're in front of.
It's going to cost you, nothing, right? Nothing, but your music will get out there. You go, that sounds great. Yeah. But I'm going to charge, you're only going to get paid a small amount of money. Right, okay. I'm going to give you a tenner a month. It's probably 15, whatever it was. When I kicked off a tenner a month.
Yeah, tenner,
and you get any song you want for a tenner a month. You go, absolutely.
Unbelievable business.
But here's the thing. I'm going to make all the money.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right? I'm going to make all the money and I'm going to give
very little away.
0.0003%
to the lad that actually made it.
To the lad who actually made it.
Yeah.
And he's sitting here going,
That doesn't make sense.
no, you
And they
don't.
said
How many decimal points?
Yeah. It's just, it's.
But we all queue up to make our music to put it on there.
You have to,
And to put it on is not that dear. It's fucking
£70 a year.
Yeah, well, whatever.
For an album,
do it,
probably 70.
Let's say average of a tenner a song or something.
So you're gonna do it,
and then they don't charge.
They don't
charge.
That's where the game is. That's where if you're not part of it, you're not.
But look how popular podcasting is, and they don't charge podcasters. Like if you do Spotify for creators, like is
that free podcast?
Free.
Fucking wankers! I'm fucking getting a podcast going.
I didn't know. I thought it was like 15 a podcast or something. I don't know why I have that in my head.
Free.
Did not know that.
Spotify for creators is free, and that's why I'm using it.
YouTube.
But that's it. It's free. Is YouTube free as well?
YouTube.
Well, like Spotify for creators is free. And it's been free since day one. We've been using it since day one, like to platform.
The bill you're going to get in the door now after this from here. yeah. Use a glitch in the matrix use of hand. That's it now.
Martin's looking at this going,
Yeah.
It's a sort them out.
Yeah.
Your little light is flashing on them phones there.
Is it?
Yeah, but they're fucking listening to us now.
Not messing with you.
I hope you press record.
Usually I was panicking because I was like, we're doing fucking this amount of time.
Yeah.
I don't know before we do it again.
No, but it's class because there's so many people that if they don't do the look into the podcast now, but they are paying platforms to post their podcast onto. You know what I mean? They're fucking free. See, if you have now that I'm thinking of it. So it's free if you have a Spotify account.
Right.
Okay, if you have a Spotify music account,
nothing is free. Nothing is free. Nothing's free.
Now you've got me,
It's actually a good point.
You need to get him on the podcast. You need to get him on.
We're cancelling.
Yeah. The Spotify thing is just crazy, like, you know. And you look at.
But are you proud to see yourself on Spotify? Is that a thing to see?
You have to.
Yeah. It's demoralising and it's great. I mean, at one time I was near 20,000 monthly listeners, and then in 2 months it just just drops. Because you release the songs and you release the album and everyone goes deadly, and it lasts for a couple of weeks, and then it just it stops. Because you're not out gigging in different countries and different cities every night of the week. For people to get you into the buzz, for people to get you into the thing.
Mary's not putting you onto that fucking
Exactly.
Friday playlist.
Yeah, her number.
Yeah. So like it's just because you see someone on Spotify that might have, I don't know, what's our monthly list? 500 or something at the moment, is it 600 or something?
Really?
Whatever it is, fuck on, like, you know. But even when I see a band, they only have probably 10 or 12 monthly listeners. Doesn't mean they're a bad band.
No, definitely not. No.
It's not what, like, you know what I mean? But this game is numbers.
It fluctuates so much. I remember that the song we released, Scattered Lost, and I screenshotted the monthly listeners. It was like 6,000 or 7,000 or something, and I was like, oh, deadly.
Yeah.
But I screenshotted it because I was like, you know, now it's fucking 200 or something.
Yeah.
But it's just like you were saying, it's like a cliff one day, and you know, you're checking Spotify for artists like every 24 hours when you release a track because you want the dopamine hit.
Yeah.
And is that a question that's asked, like, you know what I mean, if you are inquiring about doing gigs or anything, are they looking for analytics?
You won't get inquiries unless the numbers are up there.
It's a thing, right? When you're...
But if you're, say, like, would you actively be looking...
For example, we deploy for festivals.
Yeah.
Right? We won't get a response.
Okay.
They don't respond.
The application form for a festival, right? It's like name of the band, many lads in the band, then it's into the facts. Bang.
Spotify
many
link.
monthly listeners, and many Instagram followers.
Spotify link,
fucking-
YouTube link, so they see your subscribers, see your followers, they see your views, see everything. It's look, you have to understand from their point of view. If I was spending hundreds of thousands on a festival, I'd be going, well, is he going to draw a crowd in?
Well,
With his 200 monthly
listeners.
listeners.
Look into that with the podcast and stuff, and getting potential sponsors on. Like it was, those questions were asked. Like,
Well, of
just
course,
like,
it's business.
it's business.
Yeah.
What can you offer
Yeah.
us? Like,
Yeah. Like, and that's the thing I say. But the thing with content is, like, even us coming here to do this, we don't look at this as you doing this for us. We look at like we're just filling a hole for you here for content.
Yeah.
So it's the same with radio. It's the same with any kind of like if we're doing the Late Late Show or whatever it is, like you're just filling a content gap for them. They're not doing you a favor by having you on.
Yeah.
You're filling their content.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you have nothing to promote, or you have nothing to talk about, or you have nothing upcoming, or you have nothing, you haven't got that. You're not helping yourself because you haven't got that content to give.
Yeah.
So my mindset is always have something in the pipeline that we can talk about, we can do. We've the big gig coming up this summer. We're going to be going to the UK towards the end of the year. We are releasing our second album. We're in the middle of recruiting a new guitarist. We'll have that boxed up next week, hopefully. And it will go up again. Like we're coming off a good solid month there. Our bass player Ryan joined the band. Sound like David Gray here. Joined the band on Monday, did a rehearsal on a Tuesday, and we did the Academy of the Wednesday.
Craig David. What's wrong with you? With names?
Because we chilled on Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, Craig David.
Not David Gray.
You said David Gray? No, I didn't. I said Craig David, no?
You said David Gray.
Well, here, this year's love and all. Whatever. Did I say David Gray? Are you sure that's just... Is that fucking Coke Zero or story of that?
Craig David.
Yeah. Deadly.
Just as well we didn't crack that.
You probably would have got it right if we didn't.
Yeah.
But so you're obviously ramping up then for the year. Obviously, you look ahead.
Yeah.
Do you put a limit on that? Looking ahead, or do you have to just see how that initial kick starts with the year, and then look to the end of the year? Is there a bit of a gap in between then the summer to the?
The problem with the lack of places to play is that it's all booked up.
Yeah.
So, there was a lovely venue in the Workman's Club downstairs called the Workman's Cellar, and that would have been booked up for the year. And it's great because it's a venue that holds 180 people, right?
Yeah.
Which is perfect because trying to bring 350 in,
to feel
like 100 people, 120 looks great.
Yeah.
Put it in a 350 venue.
Lost here.
Yeah.
Looks a bit lost, right? But the problem is that because that's shut down and a couple of other venues are shutting down, all the other places are booked up. So you really have to be booking a year in advance to look for these places. If you want of a Friday or Saturday night.
Yeah.
Like you get Whelan's on a Tuesday. You know what I mean? But no one's going to a gig on a Tuesday.
What's shutting these places down is the demand's not there for...
Everything, prices of gargles going up.
I'd say they're looking at their
everything.
building going,
Licenses.
what
everything,
else can we get out of this space? Rather than 4 lads playing guitars, can we not rent it out to something else and make more money?
You're only playing at like night time.
Look, if you own a venue, right, and we approach you and we say, look, we want to use your venue. You look at our Spotify listeners, right? But if you say, oh, hold on, Snickers want to have a Christmas party in here.
There you go.
Check on with Snickers to have the Christmas party, or you're just venues like Whelan's is not like it was 25 years ago, where you had to be a name to play in Whelan's. Like when I was younger, it was like I need to play in Whelan's. I need to play.
Yeah, that was.
I need to play in Whelan's, and we did it as when I was younger. We did it, and we've done it a million times since. But like, you felt so good. Now when you come off, not just Whelan's, but anywhere, it's kind of like everyone's playing.
Yeah,
everyone's playing there
because there's nowhere to play.
Yeah.
And there's that. Is that like we've obviously gone through the generations of the eras where we've seen the nightclubs die.
Yeah.
We've seen that sort of platform for the generations coming out, like even just to mingle and mix, and that they're all going backwards now. They're all either on their phones or in the houses.
Well,
They're
the
actually
generation are not
socialising,
drinkers.
you know? Yeah.
They're all health freaks now, aren't they? The younger generation.
So
They're
how
not,
do you
they're
get
not
them?
drinkers.
How do you get them into these?
And you know what's funny is that
Find your audience.
Is it college?
They're out
like,
there.
is it
They're
college
just-
gigs and stuff.
yeah, but can't get a college to come back to you to do a gig because you won't put a noisy band on playing in the hall, like, you know. And but that's the truth.
They
Like,
want a quiet band.
yeah, but they want to come in with acoustics and play, but
Yeah.
like, and it's well and good doing the acoustic thing, but like, it doesn't translate.
Yeah.
The songs are written for a band to go out and play these songs.
Yeah.
But you're not telling them you're going to do acoustics and they'll just fucking blast it.
Yeah.
Different what
If
I
it was
rock.
only it was that easy. If only it was that
half
easy.
an hour to bring the drum kit in alone.
Like it's and anyone who has seen the band, it converts. And the litmus test was when we went to the UK to do Camden, and there was people in the room. Now, we don't know anyone in London, so we didn't bring anyone. Right, the room was busy, not full, but busy. But people after coming up and going, "Oh my god, that was amazing."
Yeah, the sound.
The
catches
songs,
them,
the sound. We can sing the lyrics back. It's sing along. It's a connection that we're able to go, and it just happens. It's not something that you're actively trying to do as a band by going, why don't we do it this way so we can engage with this? It's just a connection.
It is what it was.
It is what it is. But people didn't have to come up that night and say, "Oh my god, that was like that didn't have to happen."
Yeah, it did. So
But it happens.
What does it mean for the likes of, you know, like the Damien Dempseys or, you know, other, was it Paddy Casey as well? So it's people that like you've giving you a platform to support and stuff.
Yeah.
Actually, you know, supporting Irish bands and allowing like other people to actually get that platform.
Well, I suppose they were there themselves, and I
Yeah,
suppose
they
that's what they
understand
see,
it,
and they
yeah.
want to see someone having a shot at. If they can accommodate you and let you support them, they'll do it because they were that guy themselves.
Like Aslan were
Knows that's
amazing
there.
for that. Aslan were amazing for having you.
Give it a
you
look.
see, Ed Sheeran with your man, is it Aaron?
Aaron
Rowe, yeah.
Aaron Rowe, like.
Aaron was at our gig in Camden.
There you go.
Yeah, I know
Just
Aaron
he
years,
got
eh?
taken under the wing there. Like he's on the world tour with him now.
Yeah, he's doing his own stuff now, but Aaron's flying now.
Yeah.
You know?
It's just a.
And that's
giving other
just
people
raw.
the
Like
opportunity.
you wouldn't differentiate him from a lot of other
No.
lads. No,
Yeah.
obviously he's brilliant. Like you know,
Yeah,
you
But
would-
there's loads of
you
brilliant
wouldn't.
people.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Look, you went to Temple Bar, you
There'd
see.
be lads better than him. Like
yeah.
You know?
He's good. You're not taking that away from
No,
him.
he's definitely not,
He's
like, but
brilliant.
it's just-
yeah.
obviously something was seen in him and got the break.
Yeah, his voice is out of this world.
Have you just thought of doing any live gigs online instead of actually doing it in a?
We have, yeah. But the problem is there's a couple of factors involved now. One, the sound to get that. Like, how long did it take you to set this up to get this thing going here to get the sound
To
right?
get a 4 or
And
5
it's
piece
gone, it's
band.
what they
Imagine
have on there.
throwing it into.
Trying to press that through. Then,
Some
yeah.
fella's probably watching it on an old Samsung 15 years old on Facebook going,
Yeah, can actually have the opposite effect. Yeah.
Yeah.
sometimes it can.
But it's a good idea, and like we've
It costs a
talked
fortune.
about it. Yeah.
Costs a fortune to get the proper mics, to get the properly set up. And the lads in Tsunami, who we work very close with, recording rehearsal, was they said that they themselves will say, look, we can do it. We don't like doing it, but it can be done because there's so many factors that can go wrong. There's, you know, and also.
What did you just do during COVID? Did it just completely shut down for you? Like, did you
Could
just
you do?
have
We
to
were the
reset,
forced.
like,
I was the
yeah.
forced out working the last to go back. Like,
Yeah,
I was back to my teens playing drums in the bedroom.
yeah.
Just
That's what I'm saying. You see all these, you know, videos up online where like you were getting comedians being able to do like, you know, gigs online and all that. But
well, I was doing
the
the gigs. I was doing gigs in the kitchen. I was doing things.
Yeah.
But look, come here. You know what? In a way,
you don't want to be the promoter of that though either. Do you?
no.
Like, you know what I
But
mean?
in a way, you help because
though,
you know, no, not just COVID. That was a necessity.
yeah, of course. yeah.
Now, like, you know, me coming up with these ideas, like, of potentially, like, reaching people who are actually watching stuff on their phone because they're bet into it. Like, do you have to try and reach them that way? But do you want to, like, have to reach people that way? Like, or do you still keep flags flying, you know what I
Have
mean?
you ever tried doing a live podcast?
We tried it, yeah. We did it for the
That
awards
was the
once.
reason I asked you about the live, like your first live gig.
nerve-wracking.
We did in the RDS. We had like a trade show, and they set us up. What was it, like 30, 40 seats.
Shitting yourself with?
Shit ourselves. Yeah. You didn't even prepare. Like, we had full-time jobs. You know what I mean? We literally we
No
scripted
prep.
a bit of stuff, and then we ended up fucking the scripts away.
Of course, that
Just-
happens.
just
Yeah.
taking it off the cuff, and then a lot of
Better
trades
off.
lads, we was bounced off
We
them.
made a joke of it, like he was reading the script wrong, like, and then it was like, "Oh, shit, that's the wrong script," like, and he just threw it away.
Yeah.
Bit of crack. with it.
Yeah, but that 5-minute call, lads, 5 minutes. It's
Oh yeah, you shit
Yeah.
in the jocks, yeah.
Yeah, but like that there, like we did a live awards in December, giving awards out online to trade lads, and like that we just set it up. We did it through a YouTube live, and like we didn't realise that you had to get approval on YouTube to go live.
oh
first.
dear, I've never gone live on YouTube.
So if you want to just decide tomorrow, like I'm going to go YouTube live,
you can't.
you have to have at least 200 and something followers. Or
Right, yeah.
And then you have to then apply to YouTube for them to approve it. So it takes 30 days or something. So they do a check on you. So, they
So how does the football streamers and all
they
do
can
it?
do it. Once you get approved once, you can do it then forever.
Oh, I see.
You know, so I was just trying to
right,
so I had to make
okay.
sure you get that approval straight away.
Look,
Now,
the idea of doing a gig live is great, but ultimately, if you watch me on a phone, you watch us on the phone, there's no way you're getting that connection with us through the screen of a phone. It isn't going to
Through the
happen.
speakers,
You need to be in a room with us
feeling it, yeah.
and going, well,
There's a difference when you're fucking feeling it in your
Yeah,
chest.
yeah.
You feel the bass, you know what I mean? It's just, it
I
goes
remember-
through
I
you.
think
like, you know
that kind of that time of COVID and bands did a few live streams and that was grand for what it was. But then it's like I know Metallica did a thing and what's your man's name with the tattoos in his face?
Donald Trump.
You're brewing my names tonight. I'm not asking him anymore.
Oh, that's what he said when I said the fella earlier on.
21 Pilots, is it?
Oh, no, I can't think of his name.
Teddy Swims.
No, something like him. Anyway, he did like a Nirvana thing. And like I didn't listen to Nirvana for years.
Oh, Post Malone.
Post Malone.
Post Malone, yeah.
Post Malone. Post Malone.
I'm Post Malone.
And it was fucking deadly. Like, and the sound was shy.
Yeah.
But it was like, and everyone was like, "This thing is
That was
happening.
class, wasn't
this
it,
thing
that
is
thing?
happening on Friday." And because I suppose that everyone was in such a depressed state, it was like, "This is fucking dead. Get
Yeah,
your hands,
mate,
get
yeah.
the fucking phone, and let's go." And like the sound was shit, but it was deadly. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
yeah, raw.
it suited the time, like
See at the time, yeah, if you did it now,
Like-
it wouldn't might not.
I'd
be
just be
the same.
afraid if, you know, you had to try and conform to what we're all giving out about just to try and reach people. You know what I mean?
that.
So,
look,
look,
as a band, you need your audience there because you're
That's
sitting
what you
behind
do
a
in the
kit
first place,
and
yeah.
you can see a crowd and if their head is
Vibing,
going
vibing,
to the beat you're playing or they're singing his lyrics or going along. That's what you need from the crowd.
Also,
and they
let's-
want that from you as well.
So
You know
let's
what I
face
mean?
the facts here. Post Malone can do that.
Yeah,
And get followers
I'm
and get
just
people
saying
sitting there
about
with a
the-
can watching them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
People rather watch Who Wants to Be a
You never know
Millionaire.
who might tune in, like, you never know. Like.
you never
So
know.
the thing is not the sound; it's more like it's the voice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, it is. You're at a gig, like, and you just...
You could have no music.
Have you ever done a live stream podcast?
No, well, just the awards. We never done a live podcast.
Never do a live
No.
Instagram one?
We've done lives like before podcasts.
We've done, we've done
We're getting set up and
yeah,
lads will
yeah.
come
we've
on
done
and
live
shit.
Instagram ones, yeah.
Yeah,
We've done we've done recorded.
We do them
Live.
out of the van, like.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
We'll
cool.
get
Yeah,
people
yeah.
join us from England or something like that.
Yeah,
Come on,
yeah,
have a chat,
yeah.
like, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you do
do well.
like, you do well, yeah.
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 It's just it's overthinking shit. You know what I mean? I say you can do a podcast, you can have a chat anywhere. Like,
Yeah,
you don't
yeah.
have to have the table and
Yeah,
the sound. We always say to people, like, just get together and chat.
Yeah.
This
Get
has
a
been
camera
going
in front
better
of you.
since we've taught less about it.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
we used to script everything, like.
It's
And we
funny.
have the script in front of us.
We'd
and be, like,
send you
robotic,
out like the flow of the conversation.
conversation
We'd send you
flow.
the exact questions that we pick up. Now it used to be handy enough
Yeah.
because you'd have them here and you'd be like, right, fuck, we never asked them that. Like, I need to ask them that. They wanted that to be asked.
It
and
was
stuff.
soulless though. It was just like you knew you were reading
I
the
know,
script.
I know.
You
And
what I mean?
then that becomes repetitive every week.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody
you know.
just knows what direction you're going in every time.
It
like,
becomes a
you know
bit formulaic then.
Yeah,
doesn't
Then
it?
the
You don't want
podcast
that.
found its feet, I suppose, and what is how you have the format now.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
kind of like anything. You know?
Yeah.
Find your way.
It's funny the podcast thing, as you were saying there, even when I was doing my one, I was always worried like, oh fuck, what I talk about now, like, you know what but it just
Yeah, just let it go and just
Just
see where it
flows.
goes.
There's an interest. That's why when lads like yous come on and we having a fucking breeze of the industry, we know a little bit because we had a few people on, Kira and that, like. But when we don't know, we get the best out of it, don't we? Like when we have electricians on here, it's like, oh Jesus,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean?
You just
But,
need to, you've exhausted that chat, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Unless
yeah.
somebody has a story that's beyond the electrics, like, you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
There's a backstory or whatever it is.
Yeah.
There's only so many people who can tell you about wiring a socket or whatever
I know,
it is,
yeah.
like, but that's it. It's
Very
you have
interesting.
to open yourself
Very
up, like.
And how do you find the reach compared to like having us on, compared to having a plumber on? Like what reach is better?
There's no signs to that either.
Is there not?
No, it's the same for every episode. There's
Right.
no drop off per episode. We've seen like it just
That's
seems,
savage.
we just seem to have a following.
But you'll
that just
definitely
sticks with it.
I find that you'll definitely do well enough from it because he's like a Trojan. He'll have videos out for months. And seriously, like
I mean,
you'll be popping up
try to
everywhere.
clip, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'll
my-
clip,
my-
Clip
like,
and
you know?
do a few sound bites and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and it just does well.
Like this is the
people
first
eventually-
bit of actual content we've done in.
Yeah, well,
Since
see,
the
I
end of
clip and I
February.
get it out across all platforms because the way I see it is you've got the people who can put an earpod in their ear, whatever it is, and they can listen to long form.
Yeah,
Other
yeah.
people want the
Yeah, yeah.
60 seconds, even 90 seconds, and they won't listen to the podcast. They
Yeah.
won't, like, so to me, this gets recorded and it goes out on Spotify and all the other long form platforms, and people who enjoy long form listening will
Yeah.
listen to it
Yeah,
and get what
yeah.
they want out of it.
I
But the
like
listeners-
long form.
Yeah, but the listeners of the short form,
do watch the car or something.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
the clip
yeah.
listeners are still podcast listeners.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, of course.
I find
they are,
that the 60 seconds to the 90-second clips, if they get that and they get what they need out of that, they're still listeners
Yeah.
of the podcast.
Do you
so
find-
Instagram is still a platform, TikTok's still a platform for the podcast.
Do you find Spotify better than most things for listeners or for
Spotify-
reach?
Spotify will, like, Apple's doing well for us. Like Apple
it?
does well
Apple's
for
doing-
us. Like
I didn't even know Apple
We've
did
been the
podcasts.
top.
Apple Podcast does well.
Do you
for
know,
us.
I go to
Five-
Apple
five
straight away.
businesses.
Oh, yeah,
Even
yeah.
though I'm a Spotify user, I go to the Apple
Yeah.
podcast app to
Yeah.
listen
Do
to
you?
the podcast. Yeah.
Apple
YouTube-
Podcast do well for us,
YouTube-
and
Or
then-
YouTube Music.
Yeah.
That's what I use.
Yeah.
Do you use YouTube Music? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Jeez, that's mad, isn't it? No, like the podcast I listen to, like I really only like I'm a huge football fan, like so it's football podcasts I listen to constantly, like you know.
Yeah.
It's the time and
You're
like
a
you were saying.
Liverpool
it's-
head as well, aren't you?
No,
Keep again on
but
the
if you,
Liverpool head.
but if
thing.
you have YouTube, if you get buy premium on that, you get YouTube Music.
Who doesn't have
Yeah.
YouTube Premium? You have to have
You
YouTube.
have to
yeah.
have it.
Hey,
Ads.
gee, listen, that could be 75 a month. I'm paying for that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't want to
If you
hear.
know I'm messing,
I don't wanna hear
do you
about-
have it?
No.
I don't want to hear about L'Oreal. Like, for 30
I
seconds
can't do
in
it.
between,
I'm
no.
telling you now.
I don't have the premium YouTube.
You change your life.
I've premium
You
Spotify.
won't go back
Change
to
your life.
Spotify, like.
I've premium Spotify.
Ah, yeah.
Jen, when we miss that Spotify, so I can always listen to ours if I have to. Like.
No, but honestly, YouTube Premium, I'm telling you now.
So I just figured out a thing with YouTube
Tops.
like that. The
Tops.
little eye in the corner like that. When you press on the eye, when an ad comes on, it says not interested, and then it doesn't play the ad.
Oh, really?
What?
Yeah, so they're
So
they're taking that out.
You don't
now.
have to
They
wait
figured out
for the
people have
skip
dropped
ad
it.
button.
Yeah, so if you press on the eye down the bottom right hand corner, it says not interested, and it just gets rid of the ad for you.
Did
They
not know.
figured it out now. They're getting rid of it now in the next
They're
couple of
gonna
months.
fucking know now anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, well, got
It's a common thing. Is that my daughter told me about it.
know
I was waiting for the skip for ages, or I'm so fucking anal about it that
Yeah.
I'll go off the video and come back and see if I get a lesser ad. You know what I mean?
You know what you could do?
on the ads, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Boy Premium. Honestly, here, could you go back?
No,
No.
definitely not. No.
Absolutely not. There's no way.
That's my TV, like, you know what I mean? I
Yeah.
wouldn't. That's what I use to watch telly, like, you know what I mean?
We don't even have like.
Only
Tell the
Netflix
TV
and
license
YouTube.
guy.
We don't have
That's
pipe telly in the house, like.
with dodgy box, you know what I mean?
Nah,
I don't
yeah,
use
but
it.
come here.
Forms, yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, like, fucking Smart Telly has Netflix. With Netflix, Disney Plus, and Amazon. If it's not on that, it's not meant to be watched.
Yeah,
Netflix
exactly.
is fucking shite these days.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not that shy. It's there's so
same
much
shit.
choice that you're going.
Animal Kingdom, lads. That's one for you to watch.
Is it? No, I watched the new season of The Boys. It's
Is that
unbelievable.
Boys,
no, it's
The
not
new season is.
It's not about animals
final
at
season
all.
as well.
And did you just watch the newest season of Dexter?
Dexter's
No,
good.
we
Yeah,
don't know what's
Dexter.
The new.
There's two of them though. The
That's
young
a
one
long
or
time.
the
No, but there's a brand new one.
yeah, yeah.
Right. It's one of the best seasons of
His
I've ever
son,
seen in my life.
his son is in the hotel, working in the
Yeah.
hotel. Yeah,
That's
Did you
going
finish it?
15 years.
One of the best things I've ever
Yeah,
seen in my
yeah.
life.
Good, yeah.
It was
yeah.
phenomenal.
But they needed to do that because
The last one was bad. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But listen, what we do with every guest that comes in and like
This
fitting
will be
with
interesting.
ourselves, Spotify playlist for every season. We have a Spotify playlist that a guest has a song on.
Oh.
We'll have one on from yourselves. We'll have
Right.
one on from your band together and your band.
All right.
But put an extra choice for yourselves onto it and why you've chosen it.
Right now.
Well, you know, we'll
Oh, no
Right.
pressure.
Right, I'll go with a song from a band who I'm slightly obsessed with now at the moment called the Royston Club. Discovered them last year, Welsh band. Oh, these are the real deal. Like the real deal. Opening for Ashcroft now across the UK, but these boys are the real deal. It's a song called Cariad. And it's a it's a bit of an obsession of mine at the moment. That album is stunning. Album of the year for me last year. So we'll go Cariad, the Royston Club. If you're into like that style of proper music where you'll just get lost in it and indulge yourself in it, that's the one to go with.
Class.
I'll go with a classic rock band.
Westlife, is it?
Not classic cock. Classic rock.
Flying without wings, is it?
Dancing in the Moonlight, Tin Lizzy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Homegrown rock from our own
Yeah.
fucking fair city. Like,
You know, it's probably my favourite guitar solo of all time.
Like,
Yeah.
Phil is just like, because my mum's from Crumlin, he's from Crumlin,
Yeah.
and they inspired fans like Metallica that I'm mad into now, like, and inspired so many more as well. So, Dancing in the Moonlight, Tin Lizzy.
Class.
Class, lads.
It's been an absolute pleasure, lads.
Yeah,
Thanks
cheers,
a million,
man.
lads.
Thanks very much.
Please keep an eye out for the new music. And
We'll guest list just to a gig. That's
Yeah,
cool.
spot on.
Yeah,
We'll
absolutely.
be there. No bother.
Yeah.
Cheers, brothers.
Thanks, lads.
Have a real
Cheers,
drink. Have a
man.
real drink.
Cheers.
Thank you very much.
And we load up a taxi and go across the road.
Let's go for it.
What an episode.
Yeah, what a conversation.
Like we always do, we want to thank our sponsors, Snickers Workwear Ireland, for their continued support,
Massive thanks to Hager Ireland.
and N2 Electrical for housing the podcast. And like I always say, if you liked what you heard on this episode, make sure you head over to wherever you get your podcasts, give us a like, a follow, and you'll be notified when the next one drops.
See you on the next one.